To tip off this NBA season on FanDuel, you can choose your own rewards, which means you can play your game any way you want.
I get to choose my rewards?
Yep.
Great! Now, excuse me while I lock in.
All customers choose your own reward right now in the FanDuel app. 21 plus and present in select states. 18 plus in Kentucky. Opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirement, and max wager amount. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Adobe Radio. The future of alternative.
And welcome to the United States of America.
Global woman, radioactive sites, imperialistic wrongs, and animal rights news.
Adobe Radio.
It's news to us.
There we go. We're live. It's news to us. It's Eddie and Jason here the week of February 16th, 2026. How's it going, Jason?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Good. It's President's Day today, everybody's favorite holiday. How'd you celebrate President's Day today?
Oh, just looked up Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Do you know the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore? Is it 4 or 5?
It's 4. So
right.
you don't know?
No, I'm asking you. Do you know?
You're asking me, but you don't know.
No, I've been there.
You've been there? Do you know the 4?
I do.
I want to say you got Lincoln.
Uh-huh.
Washington.
Yep.
FDR. You don't know. You're Googling it right now. I can see you typing.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody cares about President's Day. This is a lame holiday.
Wait, you're missing one.
I know I'm missing one. Was I right though so far?
Yes, you were. Wait,
really?
What'd you say?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yes. Abe Lincoln.
George Washington.
Yep.
Oh, that last one's a hard one. Well, I said FDR, but I don't think that's right.
It was not FDR. It's Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah, I said that. That's only 3.
Right.
So who are they? Start from the top.
We're going to go left to right. We have from left to right, if you're looking at the monument, we have George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abe Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
So you're missing
Thomas Jefferson is who
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Thomas Jefferson's up there on Mount Rushmore. And we all know who would love to be up there. With the way that DJT's been treating all of our national monuments and landmarks like the White House, it's kind of shocking to me he hasn't put himself on Mount Rushmore yet.
Didn't he float the idea at one point that he was going to do that? Maybe it was his last term, but I thought that
maybe because it's in a national park, he hasn't figured out how to grift it yet. Maybe that's what it is. It's everything that he does needs to be a grift.
Tore down the east wing of the White House, so
he did. He tore down the east wing of the White House, and
they leveled the Rose Garden. Jackie Kennedy's Rose Garden. They leveled it.
Such a dick.
Yeah,
as a little baby. I need attention.
Yeah, President's Day weekend.
Yeah,
and also Valentine's Day. Did you have a good weekend, Eddie?
Yeah, it was a good weekend, I guess. Yeah, overall. I mean, today on President's Day, I did give the staff off though. But I wanted to work because I didn't feel like it was time for a 3-day weekend. So I've been working, and I will say that when people are not here at the office, I get so much more done. It's beautiful. Don't tell anybody this, but I
what you need to do is
here alone at the office.
You need to make a secret office.
I know.
So you can go and dart into a little room. It doesn't have to be big enough so you can sit down and work, but where they can't contact you.
Well, I mean, I have my own office,
right? But they know where that is. I'm saying you need a little hidey hole.
But they do know where that is. But you know what I did is everybody was out. So it's like a big glass door on my door. I put some of that privacy stuff on there. So I'm trying to make my own little cove so I can close the door if I need to. Otherwise, I get distracted nonstop.
Right.
It's like, everybody needs something every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I do. I do know how that goes.
You have an office?
Yeah.
Okay, and you go in there and you hide?
I don't hide because they just come in.
They just barge in?
But in recent weeks, I've found a little space where I can go and hide, and they can't find me.
Like in a storage closet somewhere, or what? Where do you go hide?
Another room. No, it's not a storage closet though. But
you go in the third stall in the men's room and put your feet up.
I will say we have a closet we use as storage, but it's also an office that I've thought about taking over.
Why not?
It's very small and it's very cramped and it's not the best, but
why not? I mean, we had this space at our old office that nobody used, and I thought it would have made a great office if I were in LA more. I was definitely going to take it over, so why not?
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. But it is nice to get no distraction, right?
Yeah.
Get the distractions out of the way.
And then I don't know, I was just able to take care of a lot of things that, and I don't care about celebrating President's Day. It's not
an
exciting.
Excuse to take off.
Especially because of who the president is right now, like that doesn't excite me.
The king of distractions. The current president.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let's say I even liked the president. I don't think I would want to take today off. It just felt, I don't know. I just unearned for me personally. That's all. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good weekend. How about you? You have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was pretty good. We had,
I
feel like we were doing something every night, but obviously Saturday was Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Saturday was Valentine's Day, yeah.
Yeah. So we went out to a nice dinner and enjoyed ourselves. Yeah. It was good. It was a good one.
Was it expensive? How much did you spend on Valentine's Day?
No, we didn't go too crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they jack up the prices on Valentine's Day. See, it's another one of those hollow holidays to me, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like one of those Hallmark holidays where it's all about consumerism.
Yeah.
You go to the flower section on Valentine's Day and everything's like twice as much.
Isn't like most holidays like that?
Everything's become that, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to America.
Yeah.
But so, and then yesterday it was a beautiful day here in Denver. It was like 68
That's not
degrees.
Good. That's not good.
Beautiful day. We went and enjoyed patio time.
Patio time? Where'd you go for patio time?
We went to a beer garden. We had beverages. We had dinner. It was great.
Oh, that sounds great. That's one of the best things about where you live in Denver, and I guess I live there too, but I don't feel like it right now. Here in LA.
You don't live here.
Well, I mean, I do, but
occasionally, about half your time.
51% of the year, I do.
Right.
But yeah, I do like that about Denver. It's one of those. It's just a chill city. You go on a Sunday, go to a beer garden, get some food, and just relax. It's very easy to do that. There, I do like that. I'm jealous of that.
Oh, it was great.
Can't wait to get out there and join you guys for the next one.
Yeah, man.
But here in LA, it's hustle, bustle, people everywhere. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. It's got its perks, but it does get exhausting to be around so many people when you're not used to it. But anyways, we should get to the top story. Speaking of President's Day, George W. Bush delivered a President's Day dig at DJT. I don't know if you saw this, but it's all part of our news roundup here, the top stories of the week.
It's news to us. News roundup.
Yes. DJT got a little bit of a shade from George W. George W. issued a President's Day message just before we came on the air, Jason, that many are interpreting as a subtle critique of DJT. And of course, George W. was a respected Republican well, respected by Republicans as a Republican president. He was a dumpster fire overall, but, looking back, I think we would take him again. And he's the one that actually shaped so much of who I am today because of how much I disliked this man. Well, when he was in office.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a lot to that. I do remember that. And there was a lot to be frustrated and mad at and like get, up in arms. But I will say, I will give him credit, and maybe I shouldn't give him the credit, but after 9/11, the way the country came together and was united together, left, right, middle, center, whatever, like we were all like, we're Americans first. And I do miss that, Eddie.
I miss that, but it had nothing to do with his false flag.
It didn't, but
operation.
He really leaned into it, so...
He really
and then it started unraveling when we invaded Iraq and mission accomplished and all that bullshit.
And then it was probably, I don't know. 9/11 is a pretty shady thing, and the Saudis and all that. But
even like 25 years after, right? Like it's 25 years since that all happened, basically. Quarter of a century. Like I think 50 years from now, so 75 years after it happened, like history will look back, and that was a linchpin of, the 21st century, right? Like we knew it was going to be a big deal, but I think the bigger deal is where America was united, and then we went into these endless wars where we invaded Iraq and Afghanistan, and I think that's where it started unraveling. That was the point. Right, that was the first thread.
I would say like when you had the introduction of right wing media, like Fox News came.
I think it was around the same time.
It was all about the same time. Fox News came on the air then you had Rush Limbaugh and all that indoctrinated.
Bill O'Reilly,
our parents' generation. Yeah.
And I think it all goes together.
But so George W. He went on social media, I guess, on Truth Social.
No,
on W.
He's on Truth Social.
I don't know where he's. No, I don't think he went on Truth Social. I think he.
God, who is on Truth Social besides Trump?
Just Trump. Trump.
Yeah.
So Bush made a statement on President's Day, and he emphasized the importance of character, humility, and respect for democratic institutions and the peaceful transfer of power. And but you know what? This guy is kind of like a coward because he'll never come out and say that DJT's doing wrong and he disagrees. He always pussyfoots around. Like if he actually came out and said something, I think people would listen.
I don't think so. I think he's doing it the way I want. I think if he came out and flat out said DJT is terrible for the country, like this is a bigger deal, I think he would lose people. But if he does pussyfoot around, anybody who's on the fence, right? And I think that fence is growing smaller and smaller. But I do think that is he's trying to reach MAGA, like the hardcore MAGAs right now. And I think if you do it lighter, you might be able to reach them versus a flat out rejection of Trump and his movement.
It sort of seems like old Republicans versus the new ones, and the old ones did have a little bit more tact and they were somewhat respectable people. And now what we're seeing is a lack of decorum and decency, and it's sort of like two different eras sort of going at it. And unfortunately, we're seeing that the MAGA attitude is, I don't know. That's what's, I don't know. It is losing steam though. You are right. So maybe we are agreeing with DJ W on this. Too many letters.
I went and visited with a friend today, and he was hardcore Republican.
Really?
Yeah. Hardcore. Like I remember back in when DJT was first became the Republican nomination back in 2016, 2015, somewhere around there.
15, yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, Trump is the worst. Like, he's not going to get it. And then when Trump got the nomination, he was like, oh, Trump's going to do so much great things for us, blah, 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 blah. You know.
Yeah, that's typical. That happened with a lot of people.
He really adopted it. He carried it through the first administration. But like everything that's happened in the last year, he's like, yeah, this is crazy. Like talking to someone that I know and I care about, like, and hearing about like his point of view, where he went from being supportive of the MAGA movement to where he's like, oh yeah, this is terrible. Like I'm going more center now. Like I'm not right leaning anymore. I'm more center.
Yeah.
It gives me hope.
We're seeing a lot of that.
It might be too late. I'll preface that.
The Republicans are actually afraid to keep the Senate right now.
Right.
Man, we can get to that here in a minute and get into the numbers and the seats that are going to be under the microscope when the midterms happen. And even before, there are some special elections going on. But that's that's an anecdote that I've actually seen a lot. I'm glad that some people are coming to their senses, but I still can't help but feel anger that they put us in the situation to begin with. Because why were you not paying attention in 2016?
Because they were duped.
Like
you how be angry at them
even
being
Joe
duped.
Rogan, that ape is coming forward and saying that that Epstein is scaring the shit out of him and it's not a conspiracy and he can't believe that we're here right now. And like, dude, you're a big reason why.
Yeah.
And we all knew that this was happening. We all knew that Trump was a sexual predator.
Maybe stick to UFC fighting and comedy.
He's not even funny. His stand-up sucks.
Well, I liked him on News Radio.
Sure, go back. Reboot News Radio.
Yeah, well, we can. Phil Hartman's dead.
All right. And, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. What a cast News Radio was. But, yeah, he really shifted, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But you see, like, these stories of like, oh, there's a fracture in the Republican Party, and I think we'll talk about it. But like, and I understand it, but like actually being able to like talk to someone, who was in it and seeing it firsthand, it's I don't know, it's almost like a moment of I told you so, and I don't know if I like feel great about being able to say, yeah, I've been telling you this for 10 fucking years.
Yeah, and to finally start to come around. That's interesting.
Yeah. But
I think honestly some people were not paying attention back then and they're forced to pay attention now.
I think they were paying attention, but they were paying attention to Fox News and all the propaganda.
Maybe Fox News is losing its ground a little bit. I don't know.
Maybe.
At all the propaganda.
We can hope.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, well, a big reason why people on the left and the right are upset right now is because of ICE. And the Department of Homeland Security has reportedly issued, get this, Jason, subpoenas in an effort to identify individuals online who have criticized ICE.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So if you were like,
my name is Chris.
My phone number is,
and I I live in the Midwest.
Yeah. So the Department of Homeland Security is reportedly issuing subpoena to hundreds of people who online were criticizing ICE, and they're saying that companies like Meta and Reddit are complying with some of these requests. Of course they are.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
Does that make you pause and should we stop criticizing ICE?
Let's. I love ICE. I put it in my cup every morning.
Yeah. I drink ice every day.
Who loves? You can grind it up and put some flavoring on it. Make ice cream. Make ice cones.
What are they really expecting? What, like, they're gonna turn over these records and what? ICE is gonna come down to knocking on the doors of every American who's spoke negatively about ICE?
Well, it seems like they're trying to scare people for sure. They're either trying to make
ICE.
Well, yeah, I know that's the
that's where
response.
I'm gonna publicly say fuck ICE.
Well, that's the response that people are. That's what people are saying. I saw this whole Reddit thread, and that's pretty much what everybody was saying in unison. So if we all say it, come get all of us. Good luck. But this is out of the authoritarian dictatorship handbook. You go after people who criticize you, and it's a sign of weakness, is what it is. It's because
desperation.
It makes you, when people try to rule by force and power and oppression, you're really just a weak, ineffective leader. Is all that is. That's all that means.
Well,
let's not mistake that. Yeah.
ICE is funded through the Department of Homeland Security, which is not getting funding right now. We still have a partial government shutdown.
Right.
How are they? They're not paying their officers. They promised all the monies. We've talked about this, a few weeks ago, how the $50,000 sign-on bonus is in fact not true.
Yeah.
And if you get fired or if you quit within, a certain time frame, you have to pay that money back. So how are they going to enforce? Are they going to really come knock on the doors of every American citizen who has talked negatively about ICE? I don't think so. And it, like you said, it's a desperation move.
I mean, they're trying to scare people. They're trying to get people to stop talking about them.
And screw them. Fuck them.
Strong governments tolerate dissent while weak governments try to identify it.
And I mean, I don't know if you've seen the stories about like the Department of Homeland Security, like the chaos that's happening within it with Kristi Noem and Corey Lewandowski. Have you heard about this? Did you see the article that came out last week?
Tell me about that, because I also have another story about somebody calling 911 because their American citizen mom was being attacked by ICE. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, Kristi Noem and Corey Lewandowski apparently are in a raging affair. They're both married.
Who's Corey Lewandowski?
He is Corey Lewandowski in the first administration, first term of Trump. Was an advisor. He was a talking head that would go out and defend Trump. Now he's the right-hand man of Kristi Noem, the Department of Homeland Security secretary. And apparently they are getting it on. They're getting busy. They have Department of Homeland Security, like airplane that they jet set around the country. The taxpayers pay, has a bedroom on the plane that they
what the hell's going
fuck
on?
Around with.
Glad that my taxpayer money is going to this bullshit.
Yeah, but apparently, they deny it publicly, but it is a common knowledge within the department that they are having an affair. They do not hide it. It's well known for everyone. Meanwhile, we have a partial government shutdown. There's a huge dispute over the funding of the Department of Homeland Security, which is in charge of ICE. So, I don't know. It's
insane.
Controversy.
Insane.
And who was the head of ICE in Minnesota? What was that guy's name? I forget his name.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. I don't know. He's
apparently he was fired.
Oh, okay. The guy that thought he was from World War III, a World War III Nazi.
Yeah,
guy?
He wanted a World War III. Yeah, he thought he
World
was
War II, starting to
yeah. So he was apparently he was fired, and now people think that Kristi Noem's on the chopping block as well as Corey Lewandowski.
I'll believe
because
it when
they
I
bring
see
it
it.
Too much negative press. We'll see what happens, but it sounds like the administration itself, they do not like Kristi Noem.
Well, negative press is not going to stop for ICE anytime soon as long as they continue their practices that they're currently imploring across the United States. There's a story here about there's a 911 call, some audio we can play, but a woman in Salem, Oregon, she was screaming that she was a U.S. citizen during a traffic stop with ICE agents And apparently they broke her car window and all this stuff. So her daughter called 911. And here's a bit of that audio here.
Marion County. Hi, I wanted to file a report. My mom was pulled over by federal agents, thrown to the floor, and they busted our window. They didn't give her any of their information or anything.
Are you talking about ICE?
Yes.
Where did this occur at?
This on Hawthorne, over by Cheetahs.
What's the closest cross street out there?
I'd say Silverton.
Silverton. How long
It's
ago?
right on Silverton and Hawthorne, the corner.
Just directly at that intersection?
Yeah.
Okay. How long ago did this occur?
I'd say 30 minutes ago. And as soon as they read her passport, because she's a citizen, they just flopped her on the floor, threw her papers on the floor, and just left.
So she even had her passport on her.
Oh, boy. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. And so they did damage Mom's vehicle and then pulled her out of the vehicle?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. And then you said none of them ID'd themselves?
No. They just went straight to busting her window. And my mom was on the phone with me, and she was screaming, telling them that she was a citizen, and they just went straight to busting her window. They didn't give her a second to even put the car in park, and then she said it went downhill from there.
Okay. She's not needing any medics or anything like that?
I'm gonna go take her right now. She's more scared than anything. I'm gonna take her to the hospital.
Okay.
Okay. That 911 dispatchers heard it all. She's
God
so
damn
jaded.
it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When did this happen?
When it happened. Okay. It's my break.
100th call I've gotten about this.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, that's scary. She even had her passport on her. Like I have indicated on It's News to Us, I have my passport on me at all times now, Jason.
Yeah, passport or passport, like your ID?
My passport ID.
Okay.
Which, I mean, is good enough, right?
I didn't opt for that.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't know.
I figured it. Yeah, why? Because I can keep it in my wallet.
Yeah,
I should.
I didn't do it. Didn't do it.
Yeah, is there a way to digitize your passport? Can you like put it in an Apple Wallet or something? That'd be nice.
I don't think
maybe eventually.
Yeah, they won't. That wouldn't count anyway. This lady had her passport and they just disregarded it.
Yeah.
So, like, you know.
Well,
you have a passport and they won't even they don't care.
I know it's insane. Well, I saw you had another ICE story here, and then we can take a break, come back. Aliens have been confirmed to be real. I don't know if you've seen this.
President Obama confirmed it?
Yeah, President Obama.
Yeah, he confirmed it.
President Obama and also a congressman confirmed it too.
I didn't know if that was AI or if that was real.
It was real.
I know, but the problem with AI is I never know now. I always assume it's not real.
No, that was Obama says that aliens are real. We could talk about that.
Yeah,
we should. I don't know. We're done with ICE, though. Maybe we should just keep moving. Yeah,
we'll confirm aliens from outer space.
Well, he didn't say outer space,
right? So
he said
we're talking about ICE. So
right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be back with more on It's News to Us.
It's News to Us with Eddie and Jason.
Aliens are real.
Yeah,
they're real. I mean, it's 100% confirmed that aliens are real. President Obama went on to a podcast, and this is the question I would have asked him if he ever came on It's News to Us. I would have asked if aliens are real. Do they exist? The only thing that I hated about this clip that I saw is that this interviewer did not have any follow-up questions.
Right.
Like, how can you listen to
kind of breeze through it, didn't he?
Yeah. Here's that clip from the Brian Tyler Cohen show.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility. unless there's this enormous conspiracy and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens? Where are they? We actually have that question answered by a sitting U.S. Congressman. Tim Burchett says that aliens are here on Earth, Jason.
Oh.
Here he is. This is Congressman Tim Burchett.
I've never heard of this guy.
Entities that are here on this Earth, that have been on this Earth, that who knows how long, and that we, you know, we think they're coming in from way out. Maybe they did millennia ago, but they're here and they're in these deep water areas, and that's why. I mean, like we say, we know more about the face of the moon than we do what's going on there. Now, we have a higher propensity of sightings around these 5 or 6, I believe, deep water areas. And so, to me, it just it creates a question there. And then when we have...
So, yeah, anyways, he says that aliens are underwater. That's Representative Tim Burchett from the great state of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to hear more sources of that one person.
Well, Obama, Obama says he doesn't know where the aliens came from. They're not at Area 51. That guy says they're underwater. And what do they say? We've only explored less than 5% of the oceans.
Right. So you're saying you believe that the aliens are underwater. They traveled from far, far away. They they land here in the on Earth, and they just dive into the oceans, and they're deep underwater. Is that what we're saying?
That's what they're saying.
Who's they?
Tim Burchett.
Well, that's not a they. That's a him. That's a them. There's no they. It's not plural. It's a one person.
I guess I wouldn't be shocked if the aliens are on Earth, because I think we have this false sense of security.
Yeah, we know they're here.
Well, I mean, I also think that we feel like we know a lot more about Earth than we really do know. I mean, we haven't even seen everything.
Right.
There's a lot to explore, especially the vast seas and the oceans. Like, it's very dangerous to explore underwater, and there's no way we're ever going to be able to see. Like, we're talking like how deep is the ocean at the deepest point? Like thousands of miles?
I don't know about thousands, but
I don't know. Now, how deep is the ocean?
Deepest part of the ocean. Was it like what's the trench? Mariana, I want to say Mariana Trench.
Yeah, okay, so excuse me. I exaggerated that one. 7 miles? That can't be right. That's it?
Yeah. Mariana Trench. Oh, yeah, I was right.
Mariana Trench is about 7 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard for us to navigate that because of, water pressure and blah, 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 whatever. Like, who knows, right? Like, who knows what's under. We haven't explored all parts of the Earth, right? Like, we have multiple layers. Like, we have a general understanding, but we haven't explored every part of it. But who knows? There could be aliens living underneath us.
Yeah,
but
so you're talking about 7 deep, and then how many miles around? Like, I don't know.
Wow.
Well, yeah. What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say that Obama said that, President Obama said that there were aliens, but then he went on damage control the following day.
Oh, of course, because they got a hold of him.
And who's they?
The aliens.
And he said that he's not aware of specifically of anyone, but there's no evidence of aliens, at least while he was president. But, as he's just educational guess that there are aliens.
So where did he backtrack that? I haven't seen that update.
The day after, he did it on his social media platforms.
I just want to be clear. I I didn't see the aliens. Sasha and Malia did, but they were young. Where is what did he post that on Truth Social?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but he was definitely like the next day he was trying to, curb the excitement that there are aliens. A former president coming out saying that there are aliens.
Let me be clear. Yeah. So, come on, don't backtrack it. It was interesting.
He's backtracking it. He saw no evidence as president that there were aliens on the.
But he already said that earlier.
No, he said that they weren't in Area 51. He didn't say they weren't on our planet.
But he said yes so confidently and quickly. He's like, yes, there are aliens.
In an hour-long interview, he said it without hesitation.
No hesitation at all. He didn't even stutter or take a second to be like.
And he clarified that we don't have aliens held up in Area 51. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that aliens exist, whether they're here or not. I don't know. Do you believe aliens are on Earth?
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I'll just say that.
I mean, I think it's a foregone conclusion that there's other living beings within the universe.
Well,
whether they visit us or not.
They do talk about aliens in the Epstein files. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they talk about reptilian shapeshifters in the Epstein files. And that and more, we could do a little Epstein file roundup because that story is just insane and it keeps unfolding. My God, there's so much going out. There's even more evidence coming out that ties Trump to Epstein, but I mean, how much more do we need?
Pam Bondi, Attorney General, her questioning in Congress was insane.
Yeah.
Insane. It was crazy to watch.
It is embarrassing is what it is. Like, this is America. Come on. Somebody that holds this high of office behaves like this. President Trump is the greatest president of all time. They're like asking her about, victims in the Epstein files, and she responds, but the Dow. But have you seen the Dow? It's up. It's up for 50,000.
It's over 50,000. First time.
Oh
ever.
My God!
We all know that Trump demands loyalty, and he's got a loyal soldier. That's for sure. And Pam Bondi.
Yeah, it really makes me question her mental fortitude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No. So speaking of Pam Bondi, Pam Bondi decided to selectively release some celebrity names that are mentioned in the Epstein files. And these names are not linked to any wrongdoing per se, but she decided to just throw them out there.
Along with victims.
Out of context.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey, Tom Hanks, and Beyonce, she wants out there in the Epstein files. So.
She wants out. And we're giving her the platform.
There you go.
What a dick, Eddie. You're such a dick.
Brett Kavanaugh was mentioned in the Epstein files a lot, apparently. Remember when he was being sworn in as the new Supreme Court justice and he was crying and everything?
Oh, I never did anything inappropriately with women when I was in college.
Apparently there's some new emails with Jeffrey Epstein talking about how he sympathizes with poor old Kavanaugh on the stand. Marjorie Taylor Greene, MTG, the retiring disgraced maggot that is waking up a little bit or finding a new grift, we don't know. She is publicly warning that the mishandling of the Epstein files could cost Republican women voters.
No, I hope so.
Yeah. So
you got Steve Bannon. Do you see Steve Bannon's listed a lot in the Epstein files?
Yeah, and in pictures too.
And he was trying to change the public persona of Epstein after he pled guilty to underage sex. Bill Gates, Melinda Gates is on record saying that's true. Yeah. Lot of big names in there.
Yeah. It's insane.
Are we jumping into this, or are we just teasing this?
I mean, I'm just kind of giving the broad strokes.
Oh, got it.
And then what else? So there's a whole bunch of files that were released, like 4-point-something million more files came out. People are searching those. A lot of like very creepy things are coming out. Corporate leaders and prominent figures that have been identified in the Epstein files are stepping down. A major hotel executive has stepped down. Business leaders. There's one music executive, Wasserman. He's stepping down.
Yeah. After being, Chappelle, or what's her name?
Who?
The artist.
Oh, Chappell Roan.
Chappell Roan. Yeah. Chappelle. Chappell. Yeah, she like quit her agency,
which I think was Wasserman, if I remember right.
It was, yeah. Like, and a bunch of different agents within the agency group were demanding his resignation. And last I heard, he was not stepping down, but you're saying he is now stepping down.
Yeah, that's the latest I saw. I don't know if he's changed his mind, but that's the last I saw.
Former prime minister of Norway also named in the Epstein files, and countries all over Europe are investigating, the individuals that have been leaked in the Epstein files. France has got a whole investigation arm that's going to be looking into this.
Good.
We have the Great Britain. I mean, we have a royal family member that has been, disowned basically and living in a castle out in the countryside. He might lose that castle, Eddie.
Oh my God.
He might just wind up in an apartment.
We're going to put him in a Ramada Inn.
Yeah. Ooh. No, a Dewdrop Inn. No. Yeah.
Yeah. One of those extended stays on the side of the freeway. One of those.
Yeah. A crack house.
Oh my gosh. Poor guy. Oh,
yeah, but a lot of countries they're taking it more serious than we are in the United States.
Well,
and we've talked about that extensively. Right.
And there needs to be accountability held, and anybody that was involved in these crimes and this sex trafficking and this abuse and these rapes, they really need to be, and murders possibly, my God.
Right.
And eating of babies I've seen. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Have you seen that?
I didn't see that.
Oh, God. I won't sicken you, but that's in the files, too.
I did see that during Pam Bondi's testimony at Congress. She was sitting for a hearing, very contentious.
Yeah.
Right? She was defending Trump. She was being as loyal as I've ever seen someone be loyal. But I remember distinctly seeing a clip of her where a congressman's asking her if the Department of Justice has looked into or have talked to survivors of Jeffrey Epstein and the chaos that was his life. And she said that they had reached out to survivors to conduct interviews and to follow up on investigations. And then the congressman was like, we have a number of survivors in the viewing room, right? Within the room. Raise your hand if you've been contacted by the Department of Justice. And none of them raised their hands.
Wow.
And then he's like, raise your hand if you reached out to the Department of Justice saying that you were willing to cooperate and you would like to provide testimony against Epstein and his colleagues. And I don't know, 30 people raised their hands.
Wow.
And then the congressman was like, how many of you heard back from the Department of Justice? No one raised their hands. And then he asked, how many of you would like to talk to the Department of Justice and would cooperate with them? They all raised their hands. And caught her red-handed in a lie from the Department of Justice. It was very an emotional and
what congressman did that? Whoever that was, give them props.
I want to say it was Joe Neguse, but I don't know for sure.
Those are the kind of representatives we need, really finding ways to effectively communicate just how fucked up this whole situation is. That's crazy.
Let me look it up.
Well, yeah, I'm sure we'll all find that clip later. But all right, we have a few more things to get to. Quick break here, Jason, and more coming up on It's News to Us. The Republicans are very worried about holding the Senate. We know that the House is looking to flip as well, possibly. So it could be, and this is what happens historically, the party that holds the executive usually does lose the Senate. But we'll talk about that next on It's News to Us.
It's News to Us with Eddie and Jason.
All right. So I know that you're looking up that congressman. Did you want to give him a quick shout out?
Yeah. New York Representative Dan Goldman.
All right.
Former Southern District of New York prosecutor. Was the one who was, yeah.
Well, yeah, props to you, sir. Good job.
Yeah. Good man.
And speaking of Congress, Republicans are suddenly very worried about losing the Senate. Republican leaders are alarmed about the 2026 U.S. Senate map and their ability to maintain control of that chamber, Jason. Internal and public polling combined with forecast models are showing that the GOP current majority, 53-47, is far from certain. So Democrats need to gain 4 seats to take control of the Senate. This is all part of our midterms coverage, Jason. It's a midterms year. So the current outlook from aggregated ratings, Cook, Crystal Ball, Race to the White House, etc., show a handful of key battlegrounds. Maine, Susan Collins, that piece of shit. She has a very widely contested seat and is expected to possibly lose that one. North Carolina has an open seat as Senator Tom Tillis leaves. And it's a swing state. Ohio, that GOP senator is no longer a guaranteed Republican hold. It's competitive. In Michigan, it's open, also classified as a toss-up in national Senate ratings. Democrats see an opportunity there. Those are the 4 top-tier contests for Democrats targeting control. There's also lean GOP races that could become trouble spots for the Republicans. Nebraska, Alaska, Ohio, all those states. I mentioned Ohio earlier, but Nebraska and possibly even Texas, people are saying. We always see Texas in there pop up, but you know, hasn't happened in recent memory. So anyways, Republicans are currently holding 53 seats. Democrats need 4 to control the Senate.
Yeah, and I mean, the fan hated, everyone hates this man, but former Senate leader Mitch McConnell, he's not running this year.
Yeah,
and he's taking quite a beating at his home state of Kentucky. A lot of Republican candidates are distancing themselves from McConnell.
Yeah,
and yeah, that seat itself, as a Republican stronghold, may be up for grabs.
Yeah,
this midterm.
Yeah, so just a reminder, despite they're going to try every trick in the book when it comes to the midterms because they see the writing on the wall, and that's when we need to be the most vigilant and watching out. I saw they're trying to pass this voter ID law where you would need a passport in order to vote, which is goddamn ridiculous. A passport in order to vote. So these elections should be done by the state. Yeah.
The SAVE Act.
SAVE Act. But elections are handled by the state, first of all. Also,
right.
I think that if this one somehow does pass, which would be insane if it does, the red states are poorer. Red states have lower amounts of passports.
That's what they want.
Why?
Because anybody in a red state that has enough money to get a passport is probably a fluent white male or woman, right?
But don't you think the every red state pretty much has at least one blue city? Like, for example, Oklahoma, you have Tulsa, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but
that's where the highest concentration of liberals are. They're going to have
that
passports.
This goes back to gerrymandering, but like, yeah, sure. You have one county that might vote blue, but the rest of the counties will vote red.
Yeah. It's going to disenfranchise more people is all it's going to do.
Correct. So you could have blue states, you could have blue counties, but are they going to overwhelm, you're going to have 2 million of the 3 million of the state in one county and still go red based on the electoral college.
Yeah.
It's not a majority in each state. It's all based on counties. That's why gerrymandering is such a huge deal, because they gerrymander these counties or these voting districts. It's not even based on counties.
Right.
Shouldn't it just be based on counties? No, we're gonna have voting districts, and we're gonna redraw these maps so we group everyone who would vote Democrat into one area, even though it doesn't follow any sort of line, and then that's how we minimize their voice. So yeah,
well,
it's a big deal. The SAVE Act is a big deal.
Well, as we you're right, and as we wrap up tonight, I know you're watching the Olympics.
Oh yes.
The 2026 Winter Olympics are underway right now. If USA versus Canada happens in hockey,
God.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, who are you going to root for?
I don't know, eh?
Yeah. I will say that the Colorado Avalanche have like 7 or 8 players that have scored in the Olympics this year. So go Avs.
You get the Hockey. Yeah, the Olympics have been interesting. A lot of the Olympians have been speaking out against Trump. A lot of them have been using their platform for that.
Yeah, but, Ukrainian skeleton competitor had pictures of fallen Ukrainian athletes on his helmet, and the IOC said you're not allowed to compete because you will not wear a different helmet. You're not allowed to wear that helmet.
Jeez.
Unbelievable. But yes, Olympics. Have you been watching any of them?
Not at all.
Oh,
no, I take that back. Watched a little bit of curling last night.
Oh, I love it. I'm the older I get, the more I'm into curling.
Right.
I hate that.
Since we're almost out of time, real quick look at Hollywood. Let's see what's happening in Hollywood.
The 411 on the 405. When Hollywood fucks up, we're there.
I'm a celebrity in an emergency.
Yes. And we had to use our new little intro there.
Yeah, I love it.
So in Hollywood, Netflix is bringing back Star Search, the old TV show Star Search from the 80s and 90s.
I also heard they're going to have an AI version of Ed McMahon hosting it.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
I actually would not have been surprised. I'm sure it's probably going to be Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, probably.
He hosts everything. So
Star Search
is coming back. You know, that found a lot of comedians, a lot of talent. A lot of actually big names came out of Star Search.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Let me see. I'm going to give you a list of names. I just had to look it up real quick. But Beyonce.
No.
Britney Spears. Justin Timberlake. Usher.
No, they were Mickey Mouse.
No, they were all on Star Search. Christina Aguilera. Well, of course they were on Mickey Mouse too, but I think they got that job after Star Search. Dave Chappelle. Martin Lawrence. Rosie O'Donnell. Brad Garrett, Drew Carey, Adam Sandler.
Don't we already have a version of Star Search? It's called America's Got Talent. And the great Howie Mandel is one of the judges.
The great Howie Mandel.
How have we not had more stars come from that?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah.
I agree with that.
Well, Wuthering Heights was number 1 at the box office. Real quick at the end. Of the weekend.
and rest in peace. But today we learned that Robert Duvall passed away last night.
He was a big fan of Dawson's Creek, so he had to go say hello to James Van Der Beek.
Yeah, James Van Der Beek also tragically passed away.
of colon cancer. And I think Duvall was 95. So
Duvall was 95. Yeah. That one I was a little upset about. I love Robert Duvall.
Yeah, I mean,
James Vanderbeek, I mean, he wasn't that old. How old was he? Like 49, 48, 49?
45, 48, something like that.
Yeah. Late 40s, yeah, but
40s, yeah. He wasn't that old. And
not that old. Left a family behind. Like
we have one of our production assistants that comes in to help out at Adobe. His name's Maddie, and he does a lot of work in the business in Hollywood. Like he'll go out and help on different shoots and stuff, and even act in things. And I guess he did a role with James Vanderbeek last year.
Oh,
and said that he was really nice. So,
yeah, I think that was like the main thread is that he was a very nice person.
And remember, he was like a huge star when Dawson's Creek was on, like in its initial run when it.
And Varsity Blues, let's not forget, great flick. Varsity Blues.
And colon cancer is a huge epidemic in millennials right now, with millennials or in that generation, I should say, or however. But it's scary.
Yeah.
Eat lots of fiber. Are you eating fiber?
I don't know. Yeah, but I would not say to take medical advice from us. I'm just going to say that.
I would say to definitely be aware of your fiber intake. Talk to your doctor about it. Maybe get on some more fiber. Fiber is good. Our generation has a problem with fiber because we were told that it's all about protein. But you got to have some fiber.
Apple a day, buddy.
Yeah, apples, pears, broccoli, eat all that stuff, and then even supplement with a little bit of Metamucil. I take that Metamucil. It's been wonderful.
Get your poop regular.
Yeah, you should have solid poops.
Every day.
No diarrhea.
No diarrhea and no going days without pooping.
And no blood, none of that. We just want you guys to know, no blood.
If you see any of that consistently, see your doctor.
I mean, yeah, seriously. Like people are getting colon cancer at alarmingly high rates right now. So just be careful. All right.
Colon guard, sign up early.
Really, fiber. Increase that fiber intake.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I wish Metamucil would sponsor this show because I'm on Metamucil. I enjoy it. Been on it for a few years, and it really gets everything out of there in a solid state.
And on that note,
you
all have a great week.
Yes, absolutely.
We appreciate you being with us
tonight. We shouldn't be ashamed of talking about our poop because
no, not at all. But I think this is a time where we wrap it up.
Absolutely. All right.
This is where we wipe our butt. This is the wipe right now.
That's right.
With all due respect, that's a bunch of malarkey.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
I used to say, Tim, you got to start doing it over here, and you really have. I mean, you've really put a big investment in our country. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple. But
give it up for Adobe, everybody.
What do the steam engine, electricity, and AI have in common? These technologies not only change how we work, they can transform entire economies. I'm Stephanie Wong, host of Where the Internet Lives, a podcast from Google and Latitude Studios about the unseen world of data centers. Explore how data centers are unlocking growth in every sector of the economy, from agriculture to medicine to manufacturing. Data centers are powering a new era of AI innovation. Listen to Where the Internet Lives wherever you get your podcasts.
To tip off this NBA season on FanDuel, you can choose your own rewards, which means you can play your game any way you want.
I get to choose my rewards?
Yep.
Great! Now, excuse me while I lock in.
All customers choose your own reward right now in the FanDuel app. 21 plus and present in select states. 18 plus in Kentucky. Opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirement, and max wager amount. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.